The bridge is now able to help you to obtain photos in more than one way. For example, right from the bridge itself, I can connect to my digital camera and get my images right into the computer. Let's go ahead and take a look at how that's done. I'm going to go to the File menu, and I'm going to choose Get Photos from Camera. This dialog box pretty much simply asks you whether or not you want the photo downloader to automatically launch whenever it detects a camera. In this case, I'm going to say no, but I can always say yes later on. Then it's going to locate my camera, which is connected to my computer via a USB port, and it's going to tell me what camera I have. As you see here, it's an HP PhotoSmart 318, which is about 400 years old, and it tells me I have 12 photos on there that it detects. And what I can do at this point is choose where I'd like these photos to go when I do import them. So I can choose a location, and on my desktop I can make a folder called Photos, or whatever I want to call it, as I've done already. I click Choose, and the images will go there. I can also determine how I want the images to go in there. For example, I can choose today's date, or I can leave it at the shot date, and I can choose the format. So I can have the year, the month, the date, the month, the day, the year, whatever I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose this one for now. I can also choose to rename these files with today's date, the shot date, and all kinds of options here. So I can choose a custom name, shot date, whatever I want to do. So I can rename those files, and it tells you an example right here as to what's happening. So if I choose one of these, for example, I could choose custom name and shot date. Then I can enter a custom name here. So since these are textures that I've brought in here, I can use that name, and it will give me all the other information, which is a kind of a long file name. So once again, play around in here until you find something that makes you happy. Alright, so as you see, this is going to be textures 0001, and I can do whatever I want to as well. So what I can also do is choose to open them in Bridge, convert to DNG, and once I'm done with that, I can simply click Get Photos. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that button, and it's going to bring these images right into that folder that I selected. And it's pretty fast. Once this is done, I'm going to show you how to use the Adobe Stock Photos, which is also connected to the bridge, to find images online. Now, of course, for this part, you're going to have an internet connection. So here you see the new images I just brought in, and it opens it up for me in a new window, and now I can go ahead and apply all of my metadata or whatever I want to into this window. So I'm going to go ahead and hide that for now. Let's talk about the other section here. I'm going to go to my favorites, and I'm going to click Adobe Stock Photos. And once again, you have to have a live internet connection, or this simply won't work for you, because this is going to go to Adobe's server. And what you do at this point is you enter a category or some criteria, and then the stock photos will show you what they have available for you. What you can do is use them to prototype a design, and then when you show your client and they're happy with the image that you selected, you can then go ahead and buy that image. And wow, look at this guy. He really needs to go to the gym and leave those donuts alone. So what I'm going to do is enter the word shark. And by now, people know that I love sharks. If you watch a lot of my tutorials, I always have a shark going on somewhere. And my actual mascot for my company is a shark. So as you see here, when I enter a shark, I am given a lot of shark images to choose from. And all I have to do is scroll. And when I find one I like, I can right click on it. For example, like this. And I'm going to right click, and I'm going to find that I can get the price. I can download comp, which goes to your comps folder. I can add to cart so I can buy it. And I can also open it with Photoshop CS3 if I want to, which is the default. And then I can play around with that image within Photoshop itself. So as you can see, the bridge can help you to get images that you can use to create your artwork from within Photoshop and in the other applications that are tied to the bridge.